date nowadays, but I lived in Philly for 12 years, back in the day, and I encountered dating guys from Philly. I know you know what I'm talking about. They climb light poles. They punch police horses in the face. They set trash cans on fire. And that's what they do when they win the Super Bowl. This was my dating pool. These are the guys I had to pick from. And you know what? We didn't have internet. We didn't have chat rooms. We didn't have the dating apps. We did have one site called Philadelphia Magazine. In the back of the magazine, they had want ads, men seeking women. And it was free to answer an ad, but you had to pay 50 cents a word to put an ad in the magazine. And I thought, this is perfect. If a man can afford to pay 50 cents a word, he's got money. That's going to weed out all the riffraff that I was. Let's go to the bars, the clubs. My mom even felt sorry for me and told me to go to church. I don't have to deal with that anymore, because if the guy's putting an ad in the newspaper, the magazine, he's got money or a job. So I sent a few ads out. Now in this magazine, you don't swipe right or left, you just turn the page. Okay? You don't post a photo, you postmark a photo for people who don't mail anything. That means you take a picture and you put it in an envelope and you drop it in the mail. Okay? So I dropped a few letters in the mail and I got a date. I was thrilled. We met for a happy hour. We had some wings and drinks, and he walks in, he's got a suit on. And I said, score. This guy has money because he can afford a suit. We sit down, we're drinking the beer and eating the wings, and he puts a wing in his mouth, pulls it out, bare bone, dragged the whole meat off with his teeth. And I don't know whether to be excited or afraid. So by the time I ate 3 wings, the other 9 were gone. But I wasn't there for dinner, I was there to meet a guy. And he said, so we're talking about what we're looking for? And I said, what are you looking for? And he said, a nice Jewish girl. He said, are you Jewish? And I said, no, I'm not Jewish. And he said, yeah, that's too bad. And I thought, yeah, it's too bad that you couldn't pay an extra $1.50 to put that in your ad. I'm the only Jewish guy that wouldn't spend an extra $1.50. So needless to say, I didn't get another date with that guy. I did meet a guy that worked at the post office. And we went out a few times, and I thought, this is great. And then he takes me to his house, and he shows me his gun cabinet with all the guns in it. And I'm afraid, because this is a postal employee. He had a 22, a 38, a 45, he had a 61, and a 72. I don't know, he had all the gun numbers. He had big ones and little ones, he had bullets and top shelf, all kinds of stuff. He even had that beauty pageant sash with all the bullets in it, and I thought, this guy is serious. And I'm afraid, because he's a postal worker with guns. And I thought, I gotta get out of this relationship. I'm afraid to break up with him. So we went out a few more times, and I told him I want to get married and have kids, and boom, it was over. Hey, I had to take my shot. I had to pull the trigger. I had to get out of that relationship before it was too late. My last date I'll tell you about, I was met a guy who was Italian. We meet in South Philly, that's the Italian hub of the city. He shows up, he's bald. He's pale, he's skinny. It's not Alex. He's got the Italian shirt unbuttoned to the waist with the gold chains. Yeah. So I said, hey, what's this restaurant known for? He said, this is where Frankie Flowers was murdered. And I go, who's that? He said, some mafia guy that got taken out while he was eating his dinner. And I said, I'm going to sit by the wall because I'm going to see the assassin when they come in to shoot me. No more dates with that guy either. He was not the Italian stallion I was hoping for. No. Anyway, I'm Robin Henry. Thank you very much.